When I wrote this, I was thinking, what would David do? That's like kind of the theme of our friendship, right? So all of our friends kind of base our morals on what would David do. And David bases it on what would Jesus do. So we're pretty close.
I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail.
I think I said, oh, your friend Rosie. He goes, Mom, that's not my friend, that's my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, okay. So I knew this was for real.
I want to have everybody raise their glass to Rosie and David.
So we were teen parents. I had little David at age 18.
I was 17.
And so he was our focus. He got us on the right track. Parenting was so fun. Holding my baby boy was, and he's a grown man now. So raising little David was good.
When we were younger, we used to fight a lot. Actually, Rosie used to beat me up. She was my bully. And she will tell you very proudly, she used to, maybe I shouldn't say this, but whatever. She used to hold me down on the bed and dangle her spit over me. So if I screamed for help, I risked it falling in my mouth. And if I didn't scream, I still risked it falling on me. So she was a bully. But then when she went off to college and I kind of grew up, we had a much better relationship. Like post first year college and then like post middle school kind of, so.
I saw him sitting by himself.
Yeah, I was sitting by myself.
So I was like, all right, let me go talk him up.
her.
Let me talk. No, you weren't. I was like, let me go talk him up. Let me see why he's over there being a little sad boy.
Yeah.
So I like started chatting up, and I was like, oh, so which of these girls are you trying to get at?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, none. Like I wouldn't date a fellow. And I was like, oh, true. You know, like I wouldn't either. And then he's like, but I'd like go on a date with you. Like I'd take you out. And I was like, oh, okay, bet. You know, I thought he was kidding. And then at the end of the night, he asked for my number. I was like, oh shit. So I guess he was being for real. So I gave him my number.
She's like, which one of these girls are you trying to holler at here? I was like, none, but I'll take you on a date. So then we go on like 2 dates, and then after those 2 dates, Rosie told me to like communicate with her.
Basically told him to let me know how he thought the dates had gone.
Yeah.
And David said that they were fine, but that what did you say?
He was too busy.
Yeah, he was busy. He's like, but you know, it's cool. Like if you're ever free and I'm free, I'm down to hang out. Or if you're free and like, you know. So,
I didn't want to sacrifice.
which fine. He was a missionary. But in my head, I was like, shoot, he said he didn't feel like going out of his way. And so I thought, damn, if 50 minutes is out of his way, I'm gonna go find someone who is willing to go out of their way. So in my head, he was canceled.
Yeah.
He's still cute though, but he was canceled.
That's what she said.
We like left and Rosie was like, you know, David's cute, huh? Like, I like, he's cute, huh? And I was like, Rosie, like, go for it. But she's like, no, he's gotta like pursue me. Like, I'm not gonna go for it. He can go for it.
I had the girls come to New York because I wanted my California friends to experience New York. I thought it was a good idea that we would all wear wigs and like go downtown.
That was fun. It was awkward walking around with the wig, but it was Rosie's wish, so like of course we did it. It was cool. I'm glad I got to go and spend time with her.
I put the wig on. I felt stupid, but they were already wearing the wig. They had already bought the wig, so I was like, guess we're doing this. It was cool though. It was for the first time. It was the first time that both my California friends and my New York friends were together. Very different personalities, but it was really fun. It was good to see my two worlds clash.
So David chose to go snowboarding for his bachelor party.
Good morning. It's January 3rd. It's my little brother Desmond's birthday. But right now we're right outside of Breckenridge, Colorado. Last night, like 7 of the guys drove down from Omaha, North Platte.
Pow up, pow up, pow up. Kajana! KO!
How you feeling?
You know, my friends, you know that they're crazy.
Shouts out to David and Rosie. Don't record everything and don't expose me. You feel me?
It was really fun being with all of them. I felt like a sixth grader spending the night at your buddy's house.
Last night we made dinner, we played poker, and we had fun, and we almost gave Alex Swenson a heart attack. He spent too much time with Rashawn, and that's nothing new.
Hey, they don't even want to see us, because look, when we pull out this, that's Lamar Jackson, number 8.
Yo, fuck yo.
I always been a lover, and I always been a fighter because I fight for what I love. Thank you for blessing me with the friends that I have, and the friends that I have became, and even blessing me for the friends that I had to lose. God bless David and his future, and what he has to come to him and what he has to look forward to. Because we know, some of us know, that what he's going into is a struggle. It's a lot of work. But at the end of the day, it's a great life to live, and you don't want to live with nobody but your lifelong partner. So God bless David and his relationship. He's in my family.
Amen.
And we went snowboarding.
We're waiting on the other person who is gonna buy the most things at the grocery store and then charge us all.
Wait, is it your money?
No, it's not my money.
Okay. Let him buy it.
Yeah, he gonna buy it, he gonna charge us. He gonna be like,
everybody owes me $7.33.
yeah. And Diego's probably gonna try to drink and drive with my rent.
Diego's already drinking, bro.
Off a full bottle of Hennessy. He'll tell you. He's like, it's in the jeans, bro.
And yeah, it was fun. Only like 2 of us knew how to snowboard, but it was fun.
The game in trouble.
I got a kick out of watching them struggle and fall.
Jump! Ryder Kajana, let's go!
Ryder Kajana?
Natural, let him know! Yo, son! He took it to the head!
But you're like Rashawn, he felt too hard.
Oh, shit! I've always looked up to Rashawn White. I wanted to do some Rashawn Black stuff. And I ended up tearing my AC joint because I wrecked. I had my shoulder completely reconstructed. Had a concussion for the rest of the bachelor party. And I only remember the first 2 days. And right now I'm going through IV therapy.
He messed up his whole shoulder. His whole boxing and rap career. One hill, one mountain.
So I sacrificed a lot for David's wedding.
We played card games and we ate good and we just spent time together that we don't get to do anymore because of our families and our locations. So I was really grateful to be with all the guys and to just joke around with them.
I'm grateful that I have childhood friends, because like, I don't know, like going to college, I remember seeing people like, oh, this is my friend, and I saw how like their friends treat them, like, that's not your friend. Like either they need to benefit from you in some way, like that's not really your friend. So I really don't think a lot of people have genuine friendships, and where we grew up, like we had the opportunity to build that, and so I'm really thankful that the guys I've known since childhood are with me now, and so I'm really grateful that they made it out here to Colorado. We've had a good time, and hopefully in next generation our kids are friends too. So, yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
the king of health and scars alike.
July last year, I was like, oh, she's from California. I go, oh, we're gonna have a wedding in California. And then they decided to have it here in North Platte. And I thought, how cool is that, where everybody could come through from each side, their friendships and their family, and have it here. So that was pretty joyous to hear their willingness to come here in North Platte, Nebraska.
So come and hold my heart again, give a reply. Don't let the light go.
Very spiritual and God-led, which is great because a marriage in itself is two people joining together with God in between, and you want to keep it like that the whole time. So I think that the ceremony was beautiful.
But may you never want in what the Lord provides for your needs. If you pray before you do big things, like today, you pray before birth, before new jobs, before making decisions together as a couple, before getting up in the morning or going to bed in the evening. If you place first the Lord together, you'll find, as the old saying goes, the family that prays together is together.
Now redemption singing over me, over me. Redemption singing over me, over me. Redemption singing over me, over me. Oh, redemption singing over me, yeah. Redemption singing over me, over me. Redemption singing over me.
Much applause for the newly married couple.
Redemption singing over me.
The reception was fun.
The day of, I wasn't really nervous. I need to practice my Spanish a little bit more.
It was really fun. Great food, great energy, and
I had a couple drinks in me, you know, when I first came in, I was a little buzzed up off the party buzz.
I loved seeing Rosie's family and David's family, just mingling and talking and dancing. It was such a great time.
I want to start off by saying that I did not plan to speak like everybody else.
So let's put our hands up. Let's David and Rosie. They have this future ahead of them, and you guys, let's look forward to some children. They're gonna multiply.
I'll dance on the dance floor tonight. Pray that I'm gonna be a great uncle too. Pray that. Thank you everybody for coming out and celebrating Rosie and David and their ceremony. For as long as I can remember, I've always had to protect Rosie and take care of her. And now I'm gonna pass that torch on to David. Right. Yeah, so it's a big responsibility, bro. Yeah, but I wanna have everybody raise their glass to Rosie and David. To the doctor. Doc, do not tell us what the sex is. We don't want to know. It's a surprise. Please don't tell us. For some reason, we probably didn't tell him again, but he's doing the ultrasound. He's like, there she is. So, back then, the grandmas were with us. So once the doctor said, there she is, I could just see the grandmas. Yes. So for the last 2-3 months, pink dresses, pink this. And I was happy, but all the gentlemen know, you want your boy, you want your boy. But it was all good. So once again, never forget, May 15th, Friday morning, we were getting up for school. But I was happy. I had a big old test that day. So my mom was able to call and say, hey, David ain't coming in today. So I was able to study for that test a little longer. But I was also pissed because it was pizza day at the cafeteria. I love that cafeteria pizza. Matter of fact, when Lisa got pregnant, she told me she was pregnant. I was eating cafeteria food. I was like, I'm gonna be a what? You're what? Couldn't even eat. Picked up my tray. Couldn't even eat. Anyway, May 15th comes. David comes out. Wasn't a girl. I was proud. Grandmas were a little sad, I could see. Rubbed it in her face. I was like, take all that shit down. Funny story is, now we have a lot. Cheers.
This feeling, I hope you guys feel it as well. It's true love. Happiness, and their future here is going to be bright. Our friends and family this is the best crowd you could ask for here in North Platte. So thank you for being here.
I first got to meet Rosie 4 years ago when we moved to New York together to be missionaries. We lived in the same community, so we shared all our meals, our time, our space. I really started and ended my days with Rosie, so all my days are really special.
I remember immediately feeling drawn to Rosie, a sweet curly haired girl just like me. And before college, I had prayed.
You're alright. You're alright.
Before college, I had prayed that God would place a fulfilling friendship with someone who would walk with me and be the best version of myself.
Just looking at all the people here today, from all the different states all over the country, it's so obvious how loved both of you are. I can't wait to watch the blessings pour out on both of you and your family in the years to come. And I want to leave you with something special. So look each other in the eyes. Rosie, put your hand on the table. David, put your hand on Rosie's hand. Rosie, tell David you love him. David, tell Rosie you love her. What you just witnessed is the last time David will ever have the upper hand or the last word.
David, I hope you continue to love Rosie and always cherish the moments. I hope you remember the privilege it is to share toothpaste. Share toothpaste with her. And be nice and happy. Thank you for loving the best of us so well. It brings me peace knowing she married a man like you. I wish you both nothing but unending happiness and health, and will continue to pray for you both. I know you both will live a wonderful life together. I love you.
When I wrote this, I was thinking, what would David do? That's like kind of a theme of our friendship, right? So all of our friends kind of base our morals on what would David do. And David bases it on what would you do. So we're pretty close, right? So when David first told me about Rosie, I thought to myself, I knew he was ready to settle down because he watched me do it. And I knew he wanted to have a family because of how he was toward my kids. But David is the pickiest person in the world. So I knew that God would have to put a woman and true love in David's face for him to accept it. As most of you know, like I said, David is the pickiest of all of us. But when he would call me, the difference with Rosie is he would start with a different beginning. He would start his conversations with, I'm so amazed about how smart she is, how thoughtful she is, how kind she is. And I just asked Rosie, please stay that way. So, I say all of this to say that when God has a plan, no matter what path we take for it to happen, it will go as planned, as long as we have faith in Him. I believe that God planned this marriage and that He will bless these two for the remainder of their lives. I'm honored to witness my best friend start his family and have no doubt that this was perfectly planned. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Mata.
I can't wait for you guys to have so many babies and let me spend so much time with them. I can't wait for your first daughter to be named Molly.
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
New cuz, big cousin, new cuz, love you, new cuz. That's right, love y'all.
I'm super happy for you guys. Of course, I'm like wishing you a lifetime of love and health and everything. And I'm glad y'all found each other.
Yeah, I've been through it all, Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy.
Like, obvio, quiero que tengan niños, but disfrutan ustedes solos. Like, I want y'all to, like, go travel, like, enjoy y'all's time together first. Obvio, like, that's God's plan. Que tengan niños primero, like, that's fine. Pero, yeah, I just hope that y'all enjoy y'all's time, and I'm just very blessed to, like, know you guys and to witness y'all's beautiful relationship. And I pray, and I'm always keep y'all in my prayers. And yeah, I just can't wait to see you guys back in New York.
A few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Congratulations, Rosie David. We love you. Do we? We love that. We're praying for you. All the best. Always. See you in New York, baby. Hell yeah, you owe me. Big time. You know that. We love you.
Now, take a step every day, look back and see miles. Could make it to the top if you stop looking at the ground. Today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be now race, just that I pace, made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay.
Always remember to put each other first, and that love is about sacrifice.
I'm so happy you guys are husband and wife. Rosie Mata, Rosara Mata. That's beautiful. So I love you so much, and we're here if you ever need us.
Yeah. I want you to remember how pretty I am, okay? You still gotta love me when I'm wrinkly and old.
Oh. It's not your booty. It's your booty.
No, I'm thankful for David. He's definitely kept me very calm during the whole wedding and the wedding process. Yeah, in the future, Rosie, relax, chill out. It all works out. David doesn't plan, so he'll learn to plan a little more. We'll meet in the middle.
I've gotten better.
Yeah. We'll meet in the middle. I don't know if our kids see this one day. I don't know. We hope that. I'm getting emotional. You say a little speech for our kids in the future. Get up in there.
Just know that I love your mom, and I'm gonna pick your mom over you every single time.
Yeah.
And I think your mom and I's relationship is like based off of our foundation is God, and then we're playing within the same rules, and so it's not is she right or am I right? It's we're not our rules but God's rules, and so I think that simplifies our life, and it teaches us right from wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. What he said.
All right.